Hello and welcome to Ouya Classics. In this installment, we're taking a look at Don't Look Back, which is one of the most interesting games I have literally played in years. This game is what I think of when I think of the word indie game. This game is just so fantastically original and unique, yet it borrows many elements from a lot of other fantastic greats from the past. This game uses a super minimalistic art style, using essentially just four colors: black, red, beige, and white. Just with using these colors, this game comes across just raw emotion, and it also has a soundtrack that really well suits the game. It uses an 8-bit aesthetic for the visuals, but the music is not 8-bit. The music, on the other hand, is something that is emotional, that is engaging, and it's a game that you should definitely pick up and play for your Ouya, especially because this game is, again, completely free. So let's play some of this. So at the beginning of the game, you play as this stick figure dude, and you're facing a grave. The game is called Don't Look Back, and as it will go on, you'll see why it's called that way. You fall, the music begins. Pick up the gun. You die in a single hit, so you have to be careful, you know. But even if you die, it's not that big of a deal because you can simply respawn almost at the same screen, or in many cases the same screen. Sometimes it's a little hard to discern exactly where the wall boundaries are, but it's not a huge problem. You just get used to how the game works, and you'll eventually be able to proceed onward. The game is like VVVVV, or Battle Kid, in that you will die a lot, but it's not that big of a deal. This section is kind of neat because there's nothing. There's just black and you. You're in a dark cave in this part. Well, my camera won't have anything to focus on in this part, so I won't dwell on this part. I'll try and get through this as quickly as I can. Notice how the music is also minimalistic. It is there and then it quits and doesn't loop. Let's see, get past this. There's no run button and there's no ducking. You just are the size that you are, so you have to be, you know, you have to time your evasions really quickly. Whoops. There we go. Screwed up, so I gotta go back. Whoops. Now you do have to have some, it's trial and error gameplay, so it's learning from your mistakes. So that kind of game might not appeal to everyone, but really I urge you guys to check this game out. Because it's going to be hard at first, you will die, but once you learn from your mistakes, the game is not really all that challenging. Well, it's challenging, but it's not really that frustrating, is the word I'm trying to go for. And there are a series of bosses in the game. First, this giant wolf, or dog, or whatever that is. Alright, I didn't even die there, so that's pretty good. I believe this screen infinitely spawns the bats, so... Like a lot of 2600 games, you can only have one bullet on the screen at a time. So that limitation, does make the game a little bit more challenging, but, it's just one of these things where it's a design aesthetic in this game. Dang it. That was a good run. Until I died. Dang it. There we go. There we go. Just like Mega Man right here. Thank you. Gonna ignore that bottom one. Alright, big boss. Shoot it in its head. And the reason you're doing this is to find the ghost of your girlfriend. The game is called Don't Look Back because if you turn around to look at the ghost of your girlfriend, she dies in a single hit. So at this point in the game, you cannot look or even touch the D-pad right. If you do, it will be like an instant death. Because of that, getting actually to that rope there is impossible. It's just there to tease you, to show you that you can't turn around. So the only way to proceed is through these electric bolts here. You know, when you're playing this game, you really have to resist the tendency that you have to hold the D-pad in the center. Here, you really, at this point, you want to be just holding the right and then letting go of the right, because if you don't, that will happen. I already gone too far. Oh, sorry. Out of the cave, back to where you started from. Let's return her to the grave. And that's Don't Look Back for Ouya. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions about this game, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And also be sure to hit the like button on this video, because hitting the like button helps support my channel and also tells me that you guys want to see more Ouya classics. So if you have Ouya games that you want me to cover in the future, feel free to leave recommendations down below as well. Because I'd love to check out more Ouya stuff, because I still think this is one of the most fantastic consoles to come out in years. Games like this really, really need attention. So Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.